Nangit-ngit yun ako kan.
Git-git man ko naman. Hindi ka rin maklaro mo word ganina. Kano o.
Sika kang ba?
Uy! Okay, good afternoon to each and everyone.
Nasaan siya, Riz?
We are the group 3 and I am here inviting you to our report or to tackle about designing the curriculum. So chapter 2, designing the curriculum. So to introduce the topic, let me ask you what is designing the curriculum. Okay, Mr. Sibalis. Okay, so
Maka-report guru ko.
designing the curriculum, I think that what is the form of a curriculum means, what is the exact content of a curriculum that has the curriculum okay, so Mr. Shibali said that designing the curriculum is how you plan the content of the teaching. So aside from that, designing the curriculum involves not just the content but also the processes, how to teach those contents to your students. So designing the curriculum involves the content, the methods, and also the learning outcomes
The approaches.
that you will achieve at the end of the teaching or the learning process. So designing the curriculum is very important. Why? Because without designing the curriculum, there will be the curriculum will be unstructured. We say unstructured, it's not systematized, it does not follow a complete process. And without complete process, there will be no achievements of desired learning outcomes.
Grabe kang ngit-ngit.
So let us now start. Module 3, the teacher as a curriculum designer. So the overview, can I ask someone to read? Miss Sarweda.
Every teacher should prioritize curriculum as a vital aspect of teaching. They should actively participate in curriculum design, which is a core part of their role as teachers. By doing so, teachers become integral to their students' intellectual development and ensure that learners acquire the intended knowledge and skills. In the past, curriculum design received little attention, with teachers mainly relying on pre-existing materials. Crafting a curriculum is a challenging endeavor that requires a teacher's style and creativity. To address this module offers to help teachers enhance their curriculum design skills, providing essential concepts and activities for their development.
For that. Okay, so every teacher should prioritize curriculum as a vital aspect of teaching. Why is that? Every teacher should prioritize curriculum as a vital aspect of teaching. So we have undergone different chapters about curriculum and curriculum planning. Natakil na nato na. Right, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so I am expecting that you can answer why is it that every teacher should prioritize curriculum as a vital aspect of teaching. Miss Arlie. My question is, why is that every teacher should prioritize curriculum as a vital aspect of teaching?
So, balik-balik na lang gina-discuss is that curriculum is the backbone of teaching. teaching. It's because it's just like it is the outline of teaching. It is the guide. It is the pangalan definition. Without it, teaching would not be organized, and there will be no goals to achieve.
Okay, very good. So according to Ms. Paragas, curriculum is the backbone of teaching. So without the backbone of teaching, without curriculum, teaching wouldn't be successful. So they should actively participate in curriculum design, which is a core part of role as educators. By doing so, teachers become integral to their students' intellectual development and ensure that learners acquire the intended knowledge and skills. So, teachers should be the designers of the curriculum. Why? Why nga nung ang teachers man ang kailangan to design? Or they should be involved
Kasi sila
in
may
designing
mutudlo.
the curriculum. Because
Sila may mutudlo.
they experience, yes, they experience the classroom first hand. Sila ang mostly nakabalo kung sa ang mga estudyante nila, kung sa capabilities, capacities sa rooms, sa silang students, capabilities sa students, and also they are the one that teaches the content, right? So they should be involved in designing the curriculum. In the past, curriculum design received little attention, with teachers mainly relying on pre-existing material. So, sa una daw, ang curriculum designing, wala daw kayo i-prioritize, o wala kayo i-hatagan o pansin. Diba? Ang gigamit na sa mga teacher, ito na mga sa una, mga materials, o wala improvement. So, ito nga to, stagnant. So, dili siya dynamic.
No improvement doon. Gamay ra.
Gamay ra. Dili kayo makita man.
Mental kay kasama ng panahon.
Okay, crafting a curriculum is a challenging endeavor that requires a teacher's style and creativity. To address this module offers to help teachers enhance their curriculum design skills, providing essential concepts and activities for their development. So, I want everyone to lend back their ears to this report because in the future you will be the designers of the curriculum. So this module will help you how to design a curriculum, how to be creative, how to be critical, and you'll be learning concepts and activities for their development. So, lesson 3.1, fundamentals of curriculum. Desired learning outcomes, identify the fundamentals of curriculum designing. Purchase the task of designing a curriculum. So, let us work together to achieve this desired learning. Okay, building on Peter's, we already know who is Peter Oliva. Kinsa to igapuan? Kinsa to si Peter Oliva? Oh,
Ganihan sa report nila, Prap.
report to ganina. Okay. Anyways, building on Peter Oliva 10 axioms for curriculum designers. So, what are axioms? Axioms are statements generally accepted by the mass. So they are accepted because they are deemed as truth, and there are many researches behind it. So teachers must familiarize themselves with curriculum axioms by Gordon, Taylor, and Oliva 2019. These principles serve as valuable guidelines for curriculum designers. So these principles are the let me say foundation of curriculum designing. Now, 10 axioms about curriculum that teachers need as reminders. First is curriculum change is inevitable, necessary, and desirable. So we already know that change is permanent, right? The only thing that is permanent in this world, in this universe, is change. So without changes in the curriculum will be stagnant. It will be not dynamic. So it won't progress or it won't develop to the changes. No, it will be it would not be aligned with the changes of the society because the society continuously change. Okay, and more new knowledge will arrive, knowledge will emerge, and without changing the curriculum wouldn't achieve its full potential. So, curriculum change is inevitable, necessary, and desirable. Second is curriculum is a product of its time. So, sa una, ang curriculum sa una is sa dili kay fully developed, right? Karon 21st century na mata. So 24, what comes with the 21st century? Very good, technology. So technology is being incorporated with the curriculum that we are using right now. So it is a product of its time because time changes, and with curriculum also changes. Third is curriculum changes made earlier can exist concurrently with newer curriculum changes. So what does this mean? Curriculum changes made earlier can exist concurrently with newer curriculum changes. So sa Bisaya pa, ang changes na nahimo sa curriculum will also be implemented together with the older curriculum. So dungan. Why? Yes. Curriculum changes can exist concurrently. So pwede sila mag-exist dungan. Why is it? Because curriculum should be gradually implemented or gradually siya implemented, but also gradually namas up. Inahinay ang iyang pag-incorporate sa education, inahinay po ang iyang pagkawala. So it means that dili ka lang. Kung nanay curriculum change, kanina itong wato, dili na tamo ilabot na yung older. Na to i-apply. Dili, pakuratan. Dapat gradual ang iyang pagsulod, gradual po ang iyang paggawas. Sunod is curriculum change depends on people who will implement that change. So, siyempre, kanang self-explanatory na statement, ang tao na naghimo sa curriculum, siya po ang ang curriculum po, nagdepende po ang curriculum sa tao na naghimo sa curriculum. Correct? Five is curriculum development is a cooperative group activity. So what do you mean by cooperative group activity? It entails collaboration with many people. So curriculum design or curriculum design and planning is not made by one person only. It should be collaborative. Many people should share their ideas in order to implement or in order to make a good curriculum that is suitable with the changes of our society, suitable with the newer knowledge and skills that emerges, and also with the new technologies that arrives in our time. So, curriculum shouldn't be made by one person only. But anang tao involved, teachers, including students, should also be involved with the curriculum design. 6. Curriculum development is the decision-making process made from choices of alternatives. So what did this mean? Okay, so wala namin now. May sungkol. What do you mean by curriculum development is a decision-making process made from choices of alternatives?
So curriculum development is a decision-making process made from choices of alternatives. So what do you mean by alternatives? So curriculum development, of course, it is a decision-making process. It is being made by the curricularist, right? Who knows the curriculum, implements the curriculum, and whatsoever. And it is decision making, of course, wala siya content, ganito, reliable, his content, really valid. If wala siya naswak sa 21st, changes in the 21st century. So, of course, it should be, the development of the curriculum should be, siya,
Maganda kung sila teachers ang record na yun. Pero sa ito, di ba? Na matatag curriculum, may next na all matapos ng year i-implement. One little daw po one little research.
I think if magplano mo mag-curriculum, essential curriculum, there should be researches already na nag-behind
Balik,
so dapat ang yan ang wato is i-assess, evaluate na
So, kung gusto siguro, magkamatatag na.
okay naman na.
I-apply na daan sa school mo. Tapos, effective siya, usa na siya panaganap siya.
Okay, so number 6, curriculum development is a decision-making process made of choices of alternatives. So why is choices of alternatives? For example, like the matatag.
Thank you.
Karon mga estudyante, wala batasan. Dili na tao. Diba? Dili na tao. Tao na lang. So, kay karon kanina curriculum, wala imbes kanina curriculum, focus mo siya sa technology, right? Diba, sa 21st century, arrival of the 21st century technology na mga tools, lagi na. Kani man siya, wala man na incorporate or dili man wide ang iyang effects kay ang mga estudyante kay wala ang batasan. So, dito na punta sa mga alternative na mga choices like the matatag. Eh, mga matatag, nagkuhan ba siya sa 21st century, nagkuhan ba siya good moral. Like ba niya right.
Mo yung main
Yes.
concept. Kita na, good conduct of integration
And
of
yes,
technology.
and also this curriculum has a lot of content. Daghan kayo
May mga ibang reviews na mga kuwan, mga
Right.
subjects,
So,
elementary,
like atong ibasa nato ganina more is not always better. So, daghan ang content, wala ta sa punta na dito pa siya.
Pero hindi na matarong ko
Like man matarong apply. Okay, number 8, curriculum development is more effective. It is a comprehensive process rather than a piecemeal. So, what do you mean by piecemeal?
Mamay ko mga
O tagsa-tagsa. So piecemeal means tagsa-tagsa. So it should be comprehensive. So it should be, it should tackle. It should tackle the whole.
dapat ang lesson niya ay the very beginning of the concept, ano yung concept eh? The next, lahat ang concept, lahat ang code.
Dili siya tagi-tagihon bitaw nga na ang curriculum.
Start sa kuan, sa
So and it should
be thoroughly implemented.
should be thoroughly implemented and tackles everything, every aspects of education. Students, the contents of the students that will learn, the learning outcomes, the methods, and how to teach those contents, and also the teachers, the resources. So dili siya tagi-tagihon dili lang ka sa contents sa mag-focus, dili lang ka sa resources mag-focus. So siya dapat ang curriculum design should incorporate or should concern everything, every aspects of education. So number 9, curriculum development is more effective when it follows a systematic process. Right?
Yes.
Why? Okay, matanan na ko kay murag wat ko namin na Miss Asi. Ano ko sa number 9, I will explain.
Curriculum development is more effective when it follows a systematic process. So effective siya when it follows a systematic process. Like, of course, karon nga era, kuha na siya ng more in technology. So, that's it. So, ang kuan, di ba, ang curriculum development kay, kuha na siya ka na mag-change man siya every kuan. So, mas more effective siya kung mag-follow sa systematic process wherein kanang mas maka-learn ang mga students.
Okay, so curriculum, thank you for that. The curriculum development is more effective when it follows a systematic process. So, by the word by the phrase systematic process, ay pasabot anak kay should be organized. Okay, so it should dili siya kanang kami itong ganahan sama-sama dapat straight lang and it should be structured with a concrete it should be structured concretely. So, dili siya kanang magsama dili na kita dapat systematic siya na siya i-follow ng saktong proseso ang curriculum development. Then this curriculum development starts from where the curriculum is. So, last action kay siyempre, ang man magbase ang yung curriculum. Ang curriculum. So, muna ipasabot na. Ang curriculum change magbase sa older curriculum. So, nasabtan ba ang 10 actions about curriculum that teachers need as reminders?
Yes.
Okay, so recap. Masahon na lang yung tanan. Okay, all together.
Curriculum change is involuntary and transformative. Curriculum is a product of its time. Curriculum changes made earlier and is currently with newer curriculum changes. Curriculum change depends on people who will implement the change. Curriculum development is a cooperative group activity. Curriculum development is a decision-making process made from choices of alternatives. Curriculum development is an ongoing process. Curriculum development is more effective in curriculum development is more effective Curriculum starts from where the curriculum is.
Okay, santan ba? Okay, so wala mong karatas ka doon. Okay, nice. Every teacher should prioritize curriculum as a vital aspect of teaching. We should actively participate in curriculum design. Okay, so next is elements or components of curriculum design. First is intended learning outcomes. Next is subject matter. 3 references. 4 teaching learning methods. 5 assessment of achieved learning outcomes. First is, syempre, if mag-design na curriculum, you should first make you should first decide what is your goal. Sa goal mo kung mag-imo ka, mag-design ka curriculum. Yes, objectives, learning outcomes. Right? Kana magsulat ka lesson plan. Kasi unahon ni mo buhat. Kung sa'yo sulat ang sulat.
Ang goal. Grade level.
Ang objectives. Wala ko yung unahon ni mo sulat. Kaya ang objectives, what ang course or what makes the outline of your lesson plan. So, writing as a lesson plan is similar to designing a curriculum. Sa to? Gingon? Writing a lesson plan is similar to designing a curriculum. Next is subject
More
matter.
specific lang ang lesson plan.
Yes,
Specific within the
a curriculum is broader.
because it covers all the
Okay, behavioral objectives or intended learning outcomes. The objectives or intended learning outcomes are the reasons for undertaking the learning lesson from the student's point of view. It is desired learning outcomes that is to be accomplished in a particular learning episode engaged in by the learners under the guidance of the teacher. So, behavioral learning, nakatani, di ba? Balik na ako, Nina, intended learning intended learning outcomes are the goals of your teaching. So they are what anchors your lesson plans or what anchors your curriculum. So they are the byproduct of what your students So at the end of your teaching or the end of the learning process, the teacher and the students must must accomplish or achieve these learning outcomes. Because if hindi nila ma-achieve, then your teaching is not effective. Number 2,
Wala
content
ka
or
palayo.
content or subject matter. The content of the lesson or unit is the topic or subject matter that will be covered. Selecting content, you should bear in mind the following principles in addition to those mentioned about the content in this lesson. So first